Greetings. We are here with Lithonia Middle School teacher, Miss Yolanda Lance. She is the brains behind the scholar authors that you have seen all throughout School Library Month. I'm so glad to be sitting here with you.
Thank you.
Tell us, how did you go from an idea to your students being actual published authors?
Okay, my assistant principal gave me, Miss Young, gave me the task of working with the gifted students. And because I teach reading connections, most of them I've had from sixth grade up. So I did not want to do the regular thing with them. And then also, I went through the gifted certification. So I wanted to do something that would cause them to be creative and basically think outside of the box. And since I'm a published author myself, I came up with the idea of having them to do books. And not just regular books, a reading strategies book where they would have to research. I gave them a list of 12 strategies. They would have to come up with a way to teach those strategies to other middle school students. They have the option of either doing a narrative book or an informational. And I really think that they were shocked when I said, "You're going to write a book by the time you're done with my class." And so I took them through the process. First, we formatted everything on Canva. I helped them to do their book cover designs, which I gave them the creative freedom to set it up in the way that they want. And then each week we would work on a section. We started with the dedication and the table of contents, and then we moved on to chapter one and so on. So by the time we got to chapter one, they were full swing with it and they finished out their books. I was just there to monitor and to edit to make sure everything was academically, aligned, and everything, that all the strategies are aligned with the standards. And they really owned it. They really did a lot better than I even knew they would. They really took ownership of it, produced some great work. Their parents helped with the process by making sure that they were able to get their books published on Amazon KDP because they had to do the tax information because the students are minors. But they have done an awesome job. I'm really proud of them.
You should be.
Really
They
proud.
have done it really, I agree. They've done an excellent job. I was very impressed with the book. So what's next?
Well, we moved on to coloring. We started with an information reading strategies. Then we moved on to text structures. And I have some students that are working on their third book,
Wow.
and they're given the freedom to write. And I wanted it to be a narrative, but they set their own story, and they just were able to write what they selected their own topic, how they wanted to set it up, and as long as it's grammatically correct and aligns with the standards, they're given the freedom to write.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to see what's next here for these scholar authors at